Hello, Jaffer MTG here with another deck, but this time it is a historic deck list. Before we go into about the deck list, if you haven't yet, please feel free to like the video, comment below after watching it, subscribe to the YouTube channel, come check out my Twitch streams, follow over there, it's free to do so, just like how subscribing over here is free too. And feel free to just support my content. I greatly appreciate that. Now, going into the deck list, it is Niv-Mizzie Reborn. It is a 5-color deck. So the 5-color deck is just a lot of good value spells, just a lot of gold border spells. Basically everything's gold border in this deck except for some two sideboard cards, but with the unbanning and rebalancing of a certain card, it was put in this deck list. So I know some other content creators are really well known for playing this deck, like the one James is really good Niv-Mizzie player, good friend of mine too, and he gave me some tips on like what to play in here and whatnot before, and I wasn't wanting to learn a new historic deck, so I've been playing this for the past couple days, actually like past week basically, but today I made a change to it with the unbanning and rebalancing of a card. We put in Teferi Time Raveler. It is the only 4-drop in the main board, so I'm playing 2 in the main and 1 in the sideboard, so just going about that there. So we have some other good spells in here, like, well, overall we do have Gigantha as a companion. Gigantha as a companion, just it's kind of free and it helps cast Niv-Mizzie. So if you're able to put it to your hand and then the next turn cast it, the next turn after that cast Niv-Mizzie off of the mana off of Gigantha and have all your lands free, like open to cast any spell you get, great. Now going into more about it, we do have some other good things. We play a Singleton Hydra Crisis, helps you gain life, draws a bunch of cards, and it's on cast. Even if the card doesn't get to stick on the field, you on cast you get to still draw the cards and gain a life. We are playing some Lightning Helixes for removal or to help end the game, deal 3, gain 3. Territory Kavu, it's a 2-mana 5/5 in this deck. Like, you have all the basic land types. You play all the Triomes and you play all the shock lands, and pretty much all the shock lands, and you play all the check lands too, but this only cares about our Triomes, basic, and the shock lands, and then it has a good attack trigger as well. You can loot, rummage a card from your hand, discard a card and draw a card, or exile a card from another player's graveyard. Best of Iteration, it's just a really good card. 2 mana, you get to look at the top 3, put 1 in the hand, 1 to exile, 1 in the bottom. It's just an auto include anything with colors nowadays, it feels like. Tyrant Scorn, good removal spell, or if you have to, bounce your Niv-Mizzie back to your hand at a turn on opponent's turn or before damage, and then, or in response, just protect it, and then just recast it, refill your hand. So it's good for that. Vanishing Verse, just a really good removal spell in historic at the moment. A lot of monocolor creatures going around, or monocolor permanents, so just really good. Deafening Clarion, it's very good, just a 3-mana board wipe basically, against like all creature-based decks, most creature-based decks, like the life gain decks, and just any tribal-based decks too, because like once the Lord dies, then the other creatures don't get the buff anymore, and damage is on the creature already, so it dies. We also do have like a single Colossus in the main to help against like some graveyard-based decks, gain some life and deal damage, or make mana if you need to. Maelstrom Pulse, just a 3-mana like destroy everything with the same copy of one thing. Prismari Command helps us loot some cards and make treasure or deal damage if we need to. Very Time Raveler, just overall it's kind of almost a different card than the original, but it's very similar. The static effect changed to during your turn, so your opponents can't cast spells during your turn, +1 until your next turn. You may cast sorcery spells as though they had flash. -3, return up to 1 target artifact, creature, or enchantment to its owner's hand, draw a card, and it starts with 5 loyalty. It costs 1 more mana, so it's a 4-mana planeswalker now. And Niv-Mizzie Reborn, the key card of the deck. 5 Wooburg, it's just Wooburg, 6/6 flying. When it enters the battlefield, reveal top 10 cards of your library. For each color pair, choose a card that's exactly those colors from among them. Put the chosen cards into your hand and the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. So you basically look at the top 10, pick one of each guild colors, put in your hand. And then our mana base is just a lot of shocks, a lot of check lands, and a lot of triomes. I don't recommend playing the slow lands, the new ones from Midnight Hunt and Crimson Vow, because those enter tapped on turn 2, while if you play a Triome on turn 1, you can play a check land on turn 2, and a majority of the time, like 90% of the time, it'll enter untapped. So I would recommend that, and you play a single basic mountain because the majority of your deck is red. Now we are going to move over to the sideboard. We'll talk about that. Now with the sideboard, you have some pretty good spells as well. Like you're playing a Signated Grafdigger's Cage. It's useful for against those decks that have like Coco, Heliod Company, or any graveyard base things. Dobin's Veto for against the control matches or anything that has a lot of counter magic. E-Spark, another good exile effect for the exile permanent and value 4 or greater. Your 4th Vanishing Verse, more removal, Mystical Dispute, more counter magic. Another Clothis, another Teferi. Oh, and Ritual, really good against the Golgari Luris decks right now, the Golgari food. And Yasharn as well for that matchup. Yeah, with this deck, you don't get any of the basics because we don't play them, but it's just really good. Your opponents can't use food tokens, they can't sacrifice their creatures, so it's just overall really good. They have to deal with it before they do anything of what their deck's designed to do. So overall, I like the deck a lot. It's a lot of fun. But we're gonna go ahead and hop into some matches, so feel free to check out the gameplay. I think the hand's okay. It's just hopefully draw. If we have removal, we need to draw a blue or red source. Soul Warden. Okay, we might just go shock this in and Tyrant Scorn that. Okay, we're gonna Tyrant Scorn the Moon Dancer. Hey, Dalwin. Hey, John likes games. Thanks for the raid. Appreciate that. Welcome, Raiders. Hey, Chronically Hill MTG. How you doing? So we can actually play this tapped, so we can go iteration next turn. We'll be close to 8 hours off and on the ladder play, but you finally made it. Awesome. Decent. Okay. Oh, did they got the combo here? Yeah, I should have shocked that in for Helix. That was a punt. I definitely punted that, because then we could respond. Welcome, Raiders. My name is Jaffer MTG. I play a lot of Magic the Gathering Arena like John does, or now in a historic tournament. I'm playing just to practice Niv-Mizzie Reborn for Sunday for Stream League 8. And we're currently playing against Heliod combo. So yeah, that's happening. I'm gonna wait to still see if like we're able to get through this somehow, because we have Maelstrom Pulse kill the squirrel tokens. If we draw some kind of kill spell for the Heliod, then be okay, but we're probably gonna just not live, to be honest. That's come together. John, what'd you do in your stream today? That was a big punt to my end. I should have definitely shot to land in. If we don't play Fatal Push, we wouldn't be able to Fatal Push that thing anyways. That was a blast. We played some Venture and Alchemy, the buffs are not enough. Okay. Played some Jund Super Friends. Okay. And that was fun. Alright. Realistically, I should concede I don't have any physical way, I don't have any way to get through that. I mean, like we drew verse. We had Discorn. Yeah, there's like no way to get through that. If we had Deafening Clear, no. Yeah, basically just we made opponent use their clock, which was a whole minute. Were you on John Super Friends for Alchemy, or was this like historic? So they have Portable Hole, Johnny, Strength of Pride, Thalia Guardian, Thraben, Ulthar, Deck and Stone, Giant Killer, and Redain. They do play Collected Company as well. Inverse in Culling Rituals. I think we trim a Niv-Mizzie because that's kind of slow here, and Krasis is too. The Cajun. I'm gonna cut a trim an iteration. I think we are gonna trim Clothis. Clothis is kind of slow. Delphi Guru 2021, thanks for the tier 1 sub. Appreciate that. If anybody's curious why there's no alerts going off, I'm actually recording for YouTube at the moment. So that's why. Usually there will be alerts going off and like emotes exploding all over the screen and stuff when things happen. But right now, while I'm in this event, I'm recording it. Add your entire sideboard and send it. Hey, Winters. We're gonna keep this. We can go turn 2 Kavu, but not very reactive, I don't think. Johnny's welcome. I played that differently. I could actually go iteration the next following turn. How the match has been? Well, we got close against Phoenix. That was close. We're not gonna do that. We're just gonna go ahead and just pack in. They're not gonna block. Do they play anything that's gonna axe them? They do. So we'll just Tyrant Scorn in their end step. Yeah, last match against Phoenix was kind of close, but our hand was just wasn't good enough in game 3. Gear of that. We're gonna have to use the command probably. So I'm gonna put Grove in hand, Kavu in the bottom, Triumph in exile. Play the Triumph, not attack, and hopefully they don't have Skyclave Apparition. Screw Yoke. I mean, good thing we have an answer. Took a while, finally starting to mulligan better. It's hard to tell without playing a deck a bunch. Yeah, I get that. It definitely can be hard sometimes. Yeah, so we're gonna have to go Prismari command, killing, dealing 2 damage here. Damage. Target here, target here. Probably actually could have cycled the Triome in our hand. I probably should have done that with the Kavu ability. Coco. So they either win here or okay. They don't win. Give them a yeah, Dolmen's right there. It's hard. It's just hard to learn how to sideboard too. Okay, we need to find some kind of answer for skirt. Okay, right there. Fairy. Let's just destroy that. Play Kavu. You gain a life. Coco, all right. Two opponent hits here. Okay. Sure. That thing's huge. We're gonna bounce that. Alrighty. Wait, do we bounce it or do we play Teferi? I mean, Niv. That was a mistake. I did not mean to hit my keyboard. They have a single giant killer. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. Because we could potentially find Vanishing Verse also. Yeah, that thing's gonna get a counter. Hey! Oh, there's definitely clearing. So we can definitely exile that now. Which I think we do that now while they're tapped out, because they do have tap. Well, we can react it. We can respond to Captain Ranger Eos. We'll wait in case they have like Skuriok. This is indestructible, so we can't destroy it. I should actually bounce that. Now I want to keep Tyrant Scorn. We would have drew a card as well. If they get Coco, how many Cocos have they gone through? 2? So we minus the ferret. Okay, they're gonna scoop. Okay. Come on, scoops. I like how we boarded, mostly. Found accent. Welcome to the stream. They only play like 8 spells. I guess, well, giant. They're singleton giant killer as well. Leave it the same. How do I like Niv? It seems like a really decent mid-range deck, but like you have to make sure you're playing like your lands on time of like which land at the correct moment, because you have to prioritize what spells you want to play. So you kind of have to plan ahead a little bit more. I did get to play Niv to Light and Pioneer on Tuesday. If people are here watching the stream, I usually don't stream on Tuesdays, but I was playing some Pioneer with Michael Kritz and Sam71, and I decided to play Niv to Light because since I was playing Niv in Historic, it was a lot of fun. Like, Bring to Light is it's a fun card. Pay 5 colors, just go cast a spell from your deck. Seems good. Like, if you're in a pinch, you can just go get a board wipe. I think I'm gonna keep this hand. Like, we start off with Overgrown Tomb tapped, Glacial Fortress. No, we start with Glacial Fortress tapped, and then we shock in Overgrown Tomb, or play the Mountain if we want Helix. Okay, that's better. Well, we're prioritizing Verse over Helix then, and also Scorn. Okay, geez. All right. I think we're just gonna go here. Keep going tap lands. Three mana. Hey, Vorkaz, how you doing? Has anybody else in chat played Niv to Light yet? Scurry? Okay, so we can just get rid of that. I play tap lands. We have 2 more removal spells up. That was main phase Coco. All right. So we can exile that. We wait. We have to wait. Black, green. We'll just wait and see what we need to do here. Sure. I probably should be responding. Alright, it's gonna load all the counters on that. Go to exile the Heliod. Another Niv. I'll play Niv and just chump block here, but we probably fine with that. Blue, red, no, white, red, blue, green. Oh no, we played. Play that, yeah, you get a counter. Iteration. Got a lot of cards that way. Coco. Sure thing. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. That is a lot. Okay. That's 2 Cocos left in her deck. At 35 life. 21 minutes. Well, we're behind a little bit. Verdane, sure. Another Niv. So I want to get rid of Verdane and Niv, but not my wrong cards. Verdane and Thalia. I want to get rid of Thalia so we're not taxed on our little cantrips, which I think we have to do. And then we go Expressive Iteration. And how much blue do we have? Two blue. Okay, that'll go on the bottom. I'll go to exile. We'll just shock that in. See what they do here. Sure. Play Niv, refill our hand. Play a Kavu. They get to gain a life. We don't have to discard anything now. I'm thinking we're gonna have to go Ritual of Soot, attack in Ritual of Soot, and then cast something. We have a ton of cards in hand. I don't honestly want to get rid of anything. I just don't know what to get rid of. They should just take the damage. I think we're actually gonna wait to cast anything else Earthplay to Fairy. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna go plus to Fairy.
Here goes nothing.
And we get the castings. That's they'd flash. Cool. This is the first time we get to use Teferi like this. Sure. At me. We're gonna go iteration, and this order doesn't really matter. I should have done. Doesn't really matter. I think I did that wrong. Fallen Ritual, blow everything up. Problem is we gotta win through this. Like, we're gonna resolve Cage. They do have more time than us. For 18 minutes while they're at 18 minutes while we're at 16. Sure. I could have played the other card. No, we have scoring up. I mean, they could get like Skyclave Apparition. Sure.
Don't worry, I got this.
And we're just gonna keep applying pressure here. Pass turn. And we have it. And we beat Heliod Company. I was asking, what does everybody think? I'm gonna keep it. I believe Tamio is gonna be the only one with Phyrexian mana. They did say it's the only card in the set with complete mechanic. I believe Zimri's on blue-white control, or Jeskai. They said that? Okay. We'll go Savai Triumph next. I'm gonna discard the Temple Garden so we take less damage. Alright, we get a Steam Vents and they kill the creature. Alright, so we just hold up mana to either Vanishing Verse something or crack the clue in their end step. Alright, cracking the clue. He'll rot and thinking about it, but just kind of think Jin stinks. It's an interesting card. People believe it's gonna see like play in the Reanimator shell. I feel like that they're gonna have to Fairy next turn and we don't do anything for that, so I'm gonna put this in the hand. Class by Hellbreaker, yeah. More an EDH. It makes sense. Have it as an EDH card. Might counter this. Archmage's Charm, okay. I mean, at least I got like a counter spell in their hand, I guess. The Shark Typhoon? Or is there legendaries already revealed? I believe they're doing a lot of legendaries, but they're paying homage to like the like original creatures and stuff. I'm gonna try to see if we bait a counterspell out with their hand. Well, show me more counterspells. Alright, so they're playing main board Test of Talents. Me, or is it... Oh, I just read that loud, my bad. Lotus Field, okay. That doesn't surprise me. That was weird. They said I lost connection. I still live, chat? Am I still here? Okay, it looks like I'm live. Can you hear me? Hello? Can you see me talk? I'm moving. Am I moving? You see that? Testing. Testing. Okay, I can hear myself. Chat, quit messing with me. Hey, cool. I was really concerned it actually got disconnected or something. Ah, it's a rerun. Yes, this is totally a rerun. I am streaming a rerun of a stream to you. Okay, so opponent either disconnected or something happened. Is Niv-Mizzie resolving? Opponent? Did they actually disconnect on, like, somehow? In this case, we want Helix, but I don't want to play the Kavu. And if they have a board up, they have a board up, I guess. Niv-Mizzie, yeah, just trying to learn it for Sunday. I was playing some standard earlier, and I just wanted to get back on the historic a little bit. I'm actually really liking this the more and more I play the deck. It's just really cool. I wish I got a better hit off of that Niv. You must make winning plays though. Yes, I know. I'm learning it. I think opponent disconnected by mistake. Play first. Yeah, we could play Niv. I mean, Kavu turn 2. Way too many bannings for the past couple of years. I agree. I guess we know how to ban in some cruise dig Spency or something. Blue tempo. Okay. Playing better fixes a lot. Are they gonna bounce this? Ah. And bottom exile. Play the land. For limiting the number of cards, not outright bannings. So restricting what they do in vintage. Game the Kavu. Combo off, you earned it. Definitely and Claire gonna be so good if they go cast anything right now, but their mono blue tempo, they're not gonna cast anything. Holy cow, they're casting things. They are casting things, okay. Was that Spell Pierce they have up? Ooh, I would love to Fairy in this matchup. And money to get lost collection. People want to play paper turn forward. Yeah, I get that. Raiden, cool. Yeah, banning does kind of suck, but at the same time, it's kind of a risk that we take when I'm playing the game. The opponent's playing Dive Down. And on their upkeep, we're gonna do things unless they tap out right now. All right, do you have Dive Down? Spell Pierce? You attacking for... Like they can counter it, but they can't stop the trigger. Ooh, okay. That's a good draw. Especially when they pull the cards through, they know kind of banning through playtesting. Yeah, we're dead now. That is 7-8-8. On a blue. Got us in game one. Alright, going to game two, I am going to bring in the Dublins Vetoes disputes because probably should anyways. Teferi, Time Raveler, excuse me, Cuts, Mari Command, 4 more cards. I think we're gonna trim a single Niv. Oh, what the heck? That's really weird. Got the Gracis. else, and so we're gonna go and just do this. Going to game 2 against the Boogeyman. Anybody else having connection issues at all? Well, is Niv too late? No. Wish. I actually should have kept that hand, I think. This hand is not any better. Okay, we're gonna just keep this hand. I'm gonna pitch to these triumphs. Hurts. Someone's probably happy. We have to go turn 3, just Giganta the hand if we don't draw anything. Yeah, that's happened to me twice now. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, the first hand I should have kept, I believe, because we were able to cast the Helixes and eventually cast the Kavu, I believe I had in hand. Everything else really couldn't cast, but hopefully we'll get there. But we're playing against Tempo. We're gonna have to cycle this land. I'm a little worried what they're gonna do. Oh, I believe this card was banned in Pauper for a little bit of Fairies here, temporarily. Alright, thanks for hanging out. You have a good night. I'm gonna cycle this Triome here. Pauper because it didn't work in Moto. Yeah, it was something like that. Ooh, Tyrant Scorn. We do have that. So on their turn, we have to go to kill that. Tap land. Okay. Sure. Alright, so they dealt 2 damage. They dealt 2 damage to us. They draw a card for each enchantment. Play land, return. Tyrant Scorn again. Alright. If we can go Gigantha, they're probably gonna counter it. Even if we go Niv. Let's go into upkeep and get rid of it. Try to get rid of it. Okay. Okay, so if we shocked our land in, then we would be able to pay for that. Is this gonna go through? So you have more creatures. Okay, borrower. Land. Only 3 damage. Last turn. And do this on their turn. Get another counter. They scooped the game 2 to that. Okay. All right. I'm gonna cut an iteration and add in Felix back in. I'm good. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this against them. Sure. I think this is a good hand. We don't have the white for the Doan's Veto though, but we will be able to go Expressive Iteration probably on turn 3, possibly, maybe not. Depends. Oh, we do have the white source, but we just don't have. Let's just go here. Pass turn. Not loading anything up on that, so I feel okay about this. Let's tap out on their turn, get rid of this if they care about it. To go iteration and bottom exile, so we got another blue source, so we're going to play that. We're going to say no. Hey, cool. Play our Clothis and see if they have anything. If they got 5 cards up. Gigantha in our hand. Nothing so far. Kyle, thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. your stream went well. Welcome, Raiders. My name is Jaffer, MTG. I play a lot of Magic the Gathering Arena. Right now, we are playing some Niv-Mizzie Reborn on a historic ladder. Ooh, okay, opponent. It's going okay. It's kind of random right now. Like, everything's random with with standard in the other formats. Deck offers no hand disruption of any kind. No, there are versions of it that do play hand disruption. Like there's some versions that'll play Thought Distortion and some other that will play Thought Seize. But the version we're on, it's built after. Okay, so opponent concedes from there. All right, after seeing some gameplay, I hope you enjoyed the deck list. I'm actually still learning how to play it myself, but overall, I'm enjoying it a lot. It feels just like a really good grindy mid-range deck. So if you enjoyed the video, again, please feel free to like the video, comment below what you liked about it, what you'd like to see also for more historic content or other content from me. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Go like my, go follow my Twitch channel as well, twitch.tv/JafferMTG. I would greatly appreciate that. It does help support and grow the channel. It's free to do. So feel free to go do that. So again, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.